Hi you guys, good morning. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Julia and thank you for joining me today. Today I'm going to do another get ready with me. I've already done one of these and I'm not really sure what to call them. I like to chit chat through them, so right now I'm just thinking like get ready with me chit chat, but if you guys have any like creative names, then let me know. Help me brainstorm of like good names for this sort of get ready with me, because I don't know, I just really like to do this sort of video, so I think I'll be doing quite a few of them, and I'm trying to come up with like a creative name. So all the products that I use I will list below. I don't have any makeup on my face. It's snowing outside, but it's sunny out. It's kind of one of those like weird, like the sky is clear but it's snowing sort of things. But I'm hoping that it will stop snowing soon because I have some errands to run, and I absolutely hate driving in the snow. Or really, I don't like driving in any sort of like anything but perfect weather. Do you know what I mean? Like if it's dark outside, snowing, raining, whatever, like I hate driving, but if it's good weather out, then I love driving. Excuse me. But one of the errands that I have to run today is sorry you guys, I'm a little bit distracted because I'm trying to think about what makeup I want to do today. What makeup look. But one of the errands that I have to run today is I'm on the hunt for a planner. It is the beginning of January, but I haven't gotten a planner yet. And I wasn't really thinking of getting one, but then I was inspired by watching like some planning videos on YouTube, and also one of my, whoa, you guys, that was crazy. Oh, jeez. I always have a tissue right next to me when I'm doing my eyeshadow. Putting on eyeshadow is not my forte. But anyways, one of my friends really likes to plan, and she has just inspired me to get a planner. And the only place that I've looked so far is Walmart, and I was going to look around. Planners are expensive. I never knew how expensive they are. So I'm going to price around a little bit just at a couple of different stores. Obviously I want to get one soon because it's already the new year, and I'd like to get one that starts at the beginning of the year. But I'm pretty excited about that because I just think it'll help me to stay organized, and it will help me to get things done throughout the week. Like if I think of it, then I can just jot it down and then I won't forget about it. Ooh. What I was kind of thinking for my makeup today is that I would do you guys know who Laura Arellano is? She is the kind of like the spokesperson of Melts Cosmetics, and her makeup, I follow her on Instagram, and her makeup always looks bomb. And she always, so I was like googling images of her. And she typically, like on a lot of the looks that I really like that she does like kind of a dark crease and then like very minimal on the actual lid. And she does like a lot of reds and darker colors. And then she usually just does like this amazing, gorgeous lip. I don't have any of the Melt Cosmetics, but I would love to get some. My older sister recently bought a couple of their lipsticks. I think she got the colors Nude and Laced, and she said that Nude is just kind of like you can dupe it pretty easily, but Laced is such a unique color, and she recommended that one. And after Googling it, I was like, yes, I want that. Alright, let's see what else. I don't know, you guys. So, our next topic of business is The Bachelor. Do you guys watch that? Because, whoo, this past week was the premiere. And oh my gosh, like I don't think I've ever been more excited than I am now for The Bachelor, like the actual person that it is. Ben is seriously such a stand-up gentleman. He's so handsome. He is such a stand-up guy. And I just loved him from Caitlin's season. And to be honest, I didn't really understand what he saw in Caitlin. Don't get me wrong, I like Caitlin, and I followed her season. I watched that whole season. And I think that she and Sean are adorable. But I just didn't think that they were a very good match. Ben and Caitlin. And so I was kind of happy to see that she chose not him. He was definitely like my favorite bachelor, my favorite guy from that season. I really liked Jared too. I've had like every season I have a love-hate relationship with The Bachelor because I don't really think that the concept of it is right. Like, I don't know, it's just kind of weird, like the whole idea of like dating so many people at one time. I don't necessarily agree with that in theory, but oh my gosh, I love that show. And I'm not going to try to deny it. I love it. I think it's trashy, or it can be trashy. And I think that there are like legitimate relationships that have come out of it. But, and I don't even usually like that first episode because I just think it's kind of boring. But I just really liked this past episode. And Becca, I love Becca. I'm so excited that she's on it. I hope that they hit it off. I think that they will. She just seems like the kind of girl that like any guy would be interested in. But I would love to see them together. So this past week, you guys, a few kind of weird things happened to me. So first of all, I got this light, and nothing crazy, but just kind of like weird things. I don't know. I don't know. I got this light and I hung it up, and that night it fell in the middle of the night. Like I hung it from the ceiling and it fell in the middle of the night, and I woke up dead out of my sleep, and I was like, what was that? And in my head, I quickly rationalized what it was, and I didn't even go and check on it. I just knew what it was. I was just like, whatever, I'll just deal with it in the morning. And then a couple nights later, another thing crashed in the middle of the night, and no, wait, actually it was in the morning. I was getting ready for work and something crashed very, very loud. And I went out into I checked around my apartment. I didn't see anything that had fallen. And I was like, what was that? So I just assumed that it was something from upstairs, but I was a little bit concerned because it was so loud. It sounded like somebody was literally like dropped something down the stairs. And it turned out to be, later that morning, I was like grabbing my coat, and over by my coat I had this mirror hung, and it's an antique mirror, and it had fallen, and it did break a little bit, but I think I can fix it with some glue and some nails. But it's like this really cool old mirror, so I really hope that I can fix it. What else do I want to do? And then, okay, so that same day that mirror happened, so that was in the morning, I was at work, and I'm training right now, and so me and the other people in my training class, and it's just me and this other girl in this room, and then our trainer like Skypes in, and so it's just me and this other trainee in this room. And we went on break. You guys, I'm trying the Kat Von D Lock-It foundation. I don't like this. I've tried it before, but I figured I'd give it another go on camera. So, anyways, and this is in the shade 44. I have a sample of it from Sephora. Oh, okay, so we went on break, me and the other trainee, and we always go on break. We go on like this 15-minute break, and then, so we were walking back to our classroom, and the door was locked. And we were like, what the heck? It's never, literally, we've been in training for a couple of months, and it has honestly never happened to us. And it was just so weird, but I guess it just clicked in just the right way and locked. So I like ran upstairs to where like I knew the people that were working, and I was like, what do we do? And they said, go to the security desk. I ran to the training desk, obviously, and it was fine. Like, they let us back in, but it was just so weird. And then later that day, so this is the same day, something else weird happened. I was washing my hands in the bathroom, and I had my rings on. I usually wear a few rings. And I was like wiping my hands, and I tossed the paper towel into the trash can, and I noticed that like something silver in the trash can like went into there when I was tossing the thing in, and tossing the paper towel in. And I was like, oh no. I looked at my hands, and of course one of my rings had fallen in there. And I was just like, ugh. Alright, I think I'm going to blend some of this down my neck. And luckily there was like only paper towels, wet paper towels in the trash can, which like isn't great, but it's better than like other nasty stuff being in there. So I decided to dump it out and dig through and find it, and I found it, and I obviously washed my hands and stuff, but it was just like so weird. And then later that same day, I was like taking off my rings at night, and I couldn't find that same ring that had fallen off into the trash can. And this is a ring that I had recently bought, and it's just like this sterling silver little like midi ring, but I really loved it, and I just was so disappointed when I like thought that I had lost it in the trash can. And then I thought I lost it again because it wasn't on my finger when I was taking them off at night. And I was like, are you kidding? I'm like, man, shoot. And so I just started like looking around my apartment, and I was like, no, I was really hoping that, and I had run errands that day, like it seriously could have been anywhere. And I like checked, I was like thinking all of like where it could have been, and I decided to go check my winter coat, and I like checked inside of my mittens, and I checked my winter pockets, and it was in one of my winter pockets. My winter coat pockets. I was just like, oh, I was so relieved and thankful that I found it. But it's just like the curse has been on me, you guys, this week. I don't know. It's just been such a weird week. Do you guys know of a good lash primer from the drugstore? I'm looking, shoot, I forgot to use my under eye concealer. I'm using this Rimmel one, and I do not recommend it. Whoops. It's really thin, and I just find that it doesn't really do anything, but I'm trying to work my way through it. Yeah, you guys, so I need like a drugstore primer. I'm going to now set my under eye concealer. Whoa. I feel like I've been doing really well with using up the products that I have, and it feels really good. If you guys have ever finished up any sort of makeup products, then you know that it's just like such a sense of accomplishment. Okay, so wow, you guys, I really liked that Kat Von D foundation. They gave me 2 different shades, and I had been using shade 42, and this one is in shade 44, and I think that that made all the difference. Because that went on so easily. I feel like it is a really good color match. I feel like it was very, very easy to blend. Do you guys watch Pink Sparkles? She always says that this is like her holy grail. She's like always said that since the beginning. And so that's kind of why I wanted to try it, because I think that her makeup always looks really nice. That's why I wanted to try it, is because she just has always like recommended it. And plus I just really like Kat Von D. Jeffree Star, you guys, he's coming out with highlighters, and I am so excited. I really think I'm going to get a couple, or get one. I don't know what the price point is. I think they're coming out in the spring. I'm pumped about that. Okay, sorry you guys, my camera cut me off, so I had to erase some stuff from my media card. So I went and did my eyebrows really quick, and I also contoured, and right now I'm just highlighting. I don't know if you guys do this, but this is like, I love this part of my makeup steps. It adds a lot. I take my highlighter, and this is the same highlight that I use as my brow bone highlight, and I like load it on to my forehead. Like I put a noticeable amount, and then I take my finger and just blend it in. So as I was saying, Jeffree Star is coming out with some highlighters. Super pumped about that. And there's this other brand that I want to try, this other highlighter brand. And it's called Chaos Cosmetics, I think. I will link them below. And they like specialize in colored highlighters. So it's like a highlighter, like people use it typically as a highlighter, like on the cheekbone, and it has like a shift to it. So it's like has like a blue sheen to it, or a green sheen, or like a pink sheen to it. And it's just so intriguing looking, and whenever I see people use those, it's just so awesome looking. If anybody's tried them and you have any thoughts or opinions on them, let me know. My skin has been so dry lately, you guys, but I've been using some shea butter on it, and it is really helping. Like my skin, or my chin was so extremely dry. Like it literally itched and like hurt in the middle of the night. It was that dry. And that using just straight up shea butter has really helped. I ran out of my perfume the other day, this perfume that I've been using, and I only had one perfume left, and it's like my favorite perfume ever. It's Lush's Sikkim Girls. Actually, I have it right here. Oops. It's this one. Hallelujah. It is so, it smells so good, you guys. Go smell it. At first, you probably won't like it, but after a while, spritz it on yourself in the store, and I promise you, like, later that day, you'll be like, what is that? And, oh, it's just so good. It's such a unique scent. And also, it just lasts forever. Okay, sorry, you guys. I get so distracted. I have these gems, and I like to glue them on my face with lash adhesive. What can I say? So anyways, I wanted another perfume because that Sikkim Girls one is so amazing, but I just didn't want to use it every day because I kind of want to like use it sparingly. And so I went to Marshall's, and I would definitely recommend Marshall's and TJ Maxx, Nordstrom Rack if you want perfume. Especially if you like know what some of them smell like that you see there, because you can't open them. Most of them are packaged up and like sealed, and you can't return them once they're opened. So it's like you either have to take your chance or know what something smells like. If I see one that looks interesting, I Google it and see like what the main notes are. And so that's what I did this past week. Is I got this one, this Mariah Carey Lollipop Splash, the remix. It's in Never Forget You. And it's quite fruity. I'm not usually into fruity scents, but I just decided to give it a go. And I really like it. It's very nice. It's not really a wintry scent, but it's good. And I find that it mixes really well with my body chemistry. And so it like gets better as the day goes on. By the way, I spritzed my face with some homemade rose water. I always take a very long time getting ready. I'm not gonna lie. But it's because I love it. I love it. It's like honestly one of my favorite parts of the day. In pretty much the past, I would say 3 weeks, I've listened to basically nothing but Justin Bieber's new CD, Purpose. You guys, if you haven't listened to it, go. It's so good. This is Mac's Myth. And I just put a little bit of Stone lip liner, Mac's Stone, before. And the reason I wanted to do a nude lip is because Laura Arellano, or however you say her last name, usually does like a gorgeous nude lip, or she'll do like a burgundy red lip. And I just always love her style. So I think I'm done. Oh no, wait, one more thing. Take my Wet n Wilds, dip it into this light one, and just clean up the bottom right here. I'm so looking forward to just staying in today, you guys. I might go and run those errands, but I just am so pumped about being able to just stay in my apartment and relax. It's snowing outside. It's just like a beautiful winter's day. And I feel like I work a lot, and so when I do get to just relax in my apartment and enjoy what I'm paying for, it's just so nice. And like I actually hand washed some laundry today, you guys. Have you done that? So in the basement of my building, there is some laundry where I can do my laundry, a washer and a dryer, but I have to pay for it. And I just thought that it would be kind of a relaxing thing to wash my own laundry. So I filled up my tub, I put dish detergent in it with warm water, I like Googled how to hand wash in a bathtub, and so right now I have like all of my laundry, like I laid out a bunch of towels in my living room, and I have my laundry all laid out. And I don't know how long it's going to take for it to dry, but I'm hoping that it'll be dry by the end of tonight, because I washed like my pillowcase, and so obviously I want my pillowcase to sleep with. But it took me longer than I thought it would. It took me like probably like 45 minutes to do it all, and then to wringing stuff out. And you're not supposed to like twist it and scrunch it, but you're supposed to like gently like squeeze it out. It took a while, but like I said, it was very like relaxing, and I had the time to do it, so I figured why not. And now I have clean laundry, so that's always good. So thank you so much for joining me, you guys. Have a great weekend, or whenever you're watching this. Just thank you for joining me, and I will see you again soon. Bye, guys.